The Power of Brotherhood. Chapter 1. The Farm. Once upon a time, in the picturesque village of Greenwood, there lived two brothers, Jack and Tom. They inherited a modest farm from their late parents. The farm had been the pride of their family for generations, producing the finest crops in the region. Jack the elder was strong and hard-working, while Tom was clever and innovative. Despite their differences, they shared a strong bond and a common goal: to keep the farm thriving. However, their approach to farming was different. Jack believed in traditional methods, while Tom was eager to try new techniques. This difference in opinion often led to heated arguments. Chapter 2. The Division. One summer, their disagreements reached a peak. Jack wanted to continue planting the crops in the same way their father had taught them, while Tom insisted on using modern irrigation systems and fertilizers to boost the yield. Frustrated, they decided to divide the farm into two halves. Jack would manage the eastern half, and Tom the western half. At first, the separation seemed to work well. Jack's half of the farm maintained its steady production, and Tom's innovative methods showed promise. But as the months passed, problems began to arise. Jack's crops were healthy, but not abundant, and Tom's methods led to an overuse of resources, causing the soil to lose its fertility. Chapter 3. The Struggle. As autumn approached, both brothers faced severe challenges. Jack's half of the farm struggled with pests that he couldn't control using traditional methods. On the other hand, Tom's soil became so depleted that his crops started to wither. Their yields were far below expectations, and the villagers who relied on their produce began to worry. One evening, the brothers sat in their respective homes, exhausted and disheartened. They realized that their pride and stubbornness had not only hurt the farm, but also threatened their livelihood and the well-being of their community. Chapter 4. The Reunion. Driven by a desire to save their farm and their family legacy, Jack and Tom decided to reunite and work together once more. They met at the old oak tree in the center of the farm, where they used to play as children. There they made a pact to combine their strengths and support each other's ideas. Jack agreed to try some of Tom's innovative techniques, and Tom promised to respect the traditional methods that had sustained their family for generations. Together, they devised a new plan that blended tradition with innovation. They installed a modern irrigation system, but used it judiciously to avoid overuse. They also introduced organic fertilizers and pest control methods that were both effective and sustainable. Chapter 5. The Harvest. With their renewed partnership, the farm began to flourish. The crops were healthier and more abundant than ever before. The combination of Jack's hard work and Tom's ingenuity resulted in a bumper harvest. The villagers celebrated the brothers' success, and the farm once again became the pride of Greenwood. Jack and Tom realized that their differences were their greatest strengths when combined. They understood that cooperation and mutual respect were key to overcoming challenges. From that day forward, they worked together, blending tradition with innovation, ensuring that the farm would thrive for generations to come. Epilogue. The Lesson. The story of Jack and Tom spread throughout the region, serving as a valuable lesson to all who heard it. It taught the importance of teamwork, the value of combining different perspectives, and the power of unity. The brothers' farm became a symbol of what could be achieved when people put aside their differences and worked together towards a common goal. And so, the legacy of Jack and Tom lived on, not just in the fertile fields of their farm, but in the hearts and minds of everyone who believed in the power of brotherhood.